last map. But now it's NAVI on their map choice after they had a terrible Inferno, absolutely destroyed FURIA. I don't even know what to say about that. That stood in the face of all the statistics.
Well, we can stop talking about it then.
Crazy stuff.
Let's talk about this instead.
I was hoping to see FURIA on T side actually, to see what how they would deal with it, kind of like we saw on the first map. But let's see, Flamey's back in for
Yeah, Flamey's back.
Flamey's back in for bit.
Hey, you bucko.
He always plays on every other map so far. Electronic playing amazing today. Had an incredible round on Inferno, one to remember. The 4K entry into B. A little bit of Freiburg in that one. Almost turning an entry into an ace.
'Twas beautiful. Molotov lands on Vinny. He gets blinded, and then the headshots just connect from Navi. We got Henny and Cacerado playing in the 2v4. Both of these CTs up inside of heaven.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm telling you right now, Navi got some of the best upper execs in the game.
Tough one. The CT drops downwards. Not that easy to track a man as he falls on top of you. Cacerado gets 1, 2, and he's hunting that last one. He's looking for the 4K on the pistol. He doesn't have Kevlar, but he does have the kit, and Flamey's had enough. His second kill comes through. Welcome to the server, Flamey, and welcome to the board, Navi.
Damn. A pretty crazy... Yeah, they got some of the best upper execs in the tier 1 right now. They're so well designed, they're very scary. And it's hard because there's nothing needed except for lobby control, right, to go through with these upper execs. So that means they can always hang it over your head. That is Navi. And FURIA will be tested in this regard. So far, so good. This elimination day, right, Connor?
That is it.
One of these teams is out of the tournament.
Somebody's got to go home.
Lot on the line.
And it's not us. This leaves Vitality, Big, Astralis, and one of these teams left in the running.
You saw some speed there. Yeah, Boomich will slow his roll, and they'll crush upstairs once again. Everything goes so well. And actually, some of their anti-ecos before we saw versus Vitality and versus Astralis, their anti-ecos were slower crawls outside. So this is a little bit of a change of pace from Navi, and I think it's a very nice one. Want to make sure of that.
Trying to think you could maybe find a way to somehow slip behind him and stab him in the back. But he tracks him well enough and long enough. Puts him down with the deagle shot. That is all that FURIA get away with in that second. And they still won't have a buy, of course. So all the SMGs you just saw making money, relevant yet again here in number 3.
True. No upgrades. They'll continue to make money.
Simple with the MP5.
Cool.
Not everybody...
He also plays with unsilenced USPS.
Let's not talk. Can't take the silencer off the MP5. Because it's an MP5 SD. And the SD...
Silent but deadly.
No, it infers that it has an integral silencer. It's built into the damn thing. It's not an attachment. It's a part of the gun.
Interesting.
Yeah. Learned that playing Arma.
The more you know. Well, they run downstairs fast. They waste no time. I really do prefer this to them kind of sitting around waiting for pushes. They get secret control. They're throwing some nades here, and let's see how spread out that they get. Got the wrap smokes. I don't know what it is, but they look like they're moving really clean at the moment. So looking for the wrap into heaven. Still keeping control out in front. Don't know if they're going to commit upstairs just yet. And they don't have anyone in the lobby, do they?
No.
Wow, that's unique. But I like it. They can't get crunched this way.
True enough.
Simple said, I'm going to entry.
Watch me go. Sees a man up top. That's an easy pickup. Ooh. Hold on now. Desert Eagles, good for 2. Perfecto and Flamey, though, they bring it all back. 3 kills for the Galil.
Man, I like that.
Yeah, you like that
No
play?
one in the lobby?
No man in the lobby.
That's cool. I like that, going in from mini and from heaven. They get control of outside. That's the hard part, but usually people are squeezing into lobby when heaven's a threat, so instead, they just avoid that whole problem entirely. Henny, Art, opping. Double up, right out the gate. we'll see if this is the... It's kind of scary to do this versus, you know, these kinds of guns. Again, no upgrades here for NAVI. A really, really strong start. Lots of money made once again. Yeah, with all these smokes and flashes down, going to be hard. But of course, leave it to Art to find a crack where no one else can find one.
And then he just swings open the door.
Wow.
Comes running into the lobby like, all right, I've got one. I'm gonna get more. But there's an answer here. Yuri, good thing he comes back into the lobby to kill Flamey. Perfecto, he got his frag over towards ramp where Henny just runs into fire as if it's not even a problem, as if it's not the plan of a madman. Player advantage here for Furia. I'm so shocked with what Art just did. Running through Squeaky, challenging into the lobby. For all he knew, there was like 2 players in there.
They just feel like they need to do that to get comfortable.
Well, it worked.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It worked for Henny really well. I mean, I guess they get the trades, they get the info. Walk into ramp, it's wide open for the time being. CSGO just playing tucked downstairs. What spot's he in? Is he in secret?
Quesarado?
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's just waiting for the secret cross.
Heisenberg.
I mean, if they go no noise, I mean, there's maybe better odds that they could potentially get a plant. They'll start to make noise now. Mollying out dark. They're not going to see anybody. CSGO can swing this door open at his will, and he'll deny the plant. Wow, he actually gets out. That's surprising.
Now
5 seconds left. He could plant.
Yep, that he can. He's going to stick this. They don't go on to him. Oh, Henny finds just the narrow angle. I was thinking he was going to have that bomb plant and then a chance to just whip the gun back out. But
Jump too far, basically.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's a high-pressure moment. Boomich was unable to cover the initial bomb plant, so that is where things kind of fall apart for Navi. Furia, they are right back at it.
No room for the 2 ops with the amount of losses that they've had. Vinny's just on an MP9 now. And Perfecto will come out late with a buy. Right?
Perfecto?
Perfecto?
Perfecto.
33 grand.
Calling Perfecto.
Okay, well, Art, you've seen him play this position before, and he doesn't get cleared off the... Oh, he waits just long enough, too. That's just beautiful. Oh, my God, what a 3K. Looks directly up top, shoots Boomich between the legs, stays alive, upgrades to another gun, and is looking for more actions.
Come on, Art, get them all. Oh, 4 kills, and almost, it's close. Yuri! Kill him.
He dabs him up.
What a play from Art. This is really sick. The aggression down to the side of the silo.
Look.
The snap up to the 3rd player. Clean 4th kill.
Let me see those calves again. Come on. I'm dead. That's so good. Oh, man.
We have all felt exactly that
That's
same
me
emotion.
when you're about to ace in matchmaking, and I go, nobody let him ace.
Oh, you do that.
Yep. I'm Yuri.
You're Yuri. That's too good. All right.
I love that so much. A slow turn.
A wholesome moment. And an awesome 4K from Art, may we add. That last frag was the least impressive, the least important. Art did it absolutely all here, trying to get Furia right back up to that 3-round count, and they should. Navi working with just the deagles this time.
Oh, man. Well, that'll get the mood back up after Inferno. That was good times. Vinny. Money, money, money. He only had enough for an MP9. And he will not regret purchasing it. Tucked into the spot, this can give you... Well, they're not even going to clear him behind... Okay, well, no chance for a plant. 250 on the site. Falling back, looking for the headshot. Out-dueled by the other pistol. Furia take it 3-3. It is a very serious match at the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
A lot on the line here for these two teams. And a very curious result after map number 1. So, Furia are going to be full focused. Let's see where NAVI want to take it. Again, some of their upper explodes. It's hard to counter. And they've been very, very successful.
Got NAVI back on the guns. This is where we want to see him. Got the utility to barrage this inner sight. Quesarado. And Yuri next behind him. Quesarado slides off of the door. Perfecto, he's going to get the better of him, but Yuri, he set up shop first. Perfecto finds that double. Flamey gets the next kill. Henny's dropped down into the site, and he dodges some of that damage, but now it's all on Vinny, and he gets blown away by Flamey.
Am I a good analyst or what?
Talk about a clash.
They got some of the best upper explodes.
Freaking best ones they ever
Best
got, eh?
upper explodes ever. Forget about it.
Forget about him. Perfecto. Big play coming out from that hut door, doubling into Yuri. Almost looked like he was going to get that third kill as well, but Flamey, he put his name on some of this success. And we sure enough have NAVI right back in the lead. Double op setup for Furia.
And we saw that NT where they wrapped around Heaven. That looked really good too. But last time Art disrespected the space a lot with this key. Oh, goodness. Talk about disruption. No play for him. I think he was going to drop down vents and go secret. And, here's another good lurker as well. Electronic. Key piece of the puzzle. Don't know if he's going for credit card or just big garage on this one, but with no Art outside, they can just let him work. They just want to put some pressure on inside to make sure nobody's watching for him. But look how far he's made it. Oh, that's a big kill. Long distance spray down with the AK. What if that was the CT smoke's gonna push in? That's a free frag, right? Oh, he shoots early. Oh my goodness.
Shows him a little skin. Quesarado, though, not falling away from this. Henny, they're pinching this with both the ops up close. Boomich gonna take some damage. There's still a CT up top on the rafters. And, Yuri, he gets hard cleared by Electronic. Now it is all on Henny. They're inside of the smoke.
Now kiss.
Bouncing off one another. They will get out onto that A site. Damn, I thought those ops were gonna work out. They were coming at it from both directions, but Henny just wasn't given as many chances. And NAVI, they're able to dive out into the A site, plant that bomb, and look to lock this off with still 3 players standing. Yuri above hut, Launders.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't jump the gun. He waits for them to come to him.
Electronics are crazy, man. The entries? You're talking about that duel, right? Up into Fur? Yeah. Nasty. Nasty stuff. It feels like, well, I think if there's 2 regions that have some similarities with, their origins, it would be CIS and SA. You know what I mean?
Brazil. That's Flamey, starting it with nothing but disrespect. I'd be pissed too, Art. Don't worry.
Look at this kill.
Yeah.
Well, both kills are actually nasty.
Snaps it onto the head.
Tough one. He had no idea he could have gotten that far.
I'll be now leading by 2.
Didn't he have any bones in his nose?
Yeah, maybe not.
Made of Play-Doh. Boneless nose. All right.
He's over towards that mini.
Ever tell you about these upper explodes?
Yeah, once upon a time you did. And simple, he's going to get a kill and an assist. Flamey's able to lock down Quesarado. Then Art gets found out on the side of the smoke. Art's pissed. For all Art knows, he just gets spammed randomly through smoke for back-to-back rounds.
Well, that's what he gets for being like that his whole life.
Okay.
Yeah? Can't be that mad. He does it because it works.
Damn. Furia starting to get a little bullied.
The thing is, like I said, you don't need any map control for these.
Right.
So the fact that you can just go lobby and upper explode, if they don't have an answer for it, if the flashes are too good, which they're amazing flashes, like, just keep using it. There's no answer here. Maybe other teams that play him more, But if this is like Navi's first scrim versus Furia, they've never seen these upper explodes over and
know
over
what it's
again.
like.
Yeah, then it's going to be hard to figure out on the fly. I really love that Navi are not overthinking this.
Smashing into the upper site in back-to-back rounds. This is Flamey trading. Perfecto comes through. Art has his back turned to it.
In and out. The assassin.
Tough stuff. CTs take a pause. I don't know if I ever told you.
What's that?
Navi, they have really good upper hits.
Mm-hmm. They're going to melt it like a cheese string in the microwave right now.
Goopy. So 6-3 lead for Navi on the T side. Flamey is 10-4. Welcome.
We haven't even seen him on CT yet. We talk about Flamey on ramp. That's the spot. I love that little just like baby tiger on the background on his wall. Leopard. I don't know what it would be. Snow leopard?
Snow leopard.
That's for Furia. He wakes up every day, looks at it.
The time will come.
I couldn't find a Panther picture, but this is to remind me of you.
Art's got the old swag 7. It's not a good look for Furia here in the 10th. They definitely don't have the tools they need to succeed. Art. Shotgun up. Oh, he's right there. Electronic on the other side of the smoke. Art's still not looking.
Whoa.
One player goes down
They're
vents.
dropping
Two
vents.
players go down vents. 3 players go down vents.
Did they make any noise? Oh, they heard him at the bottom of vent.
There's
Okay.
nothing down
The
there.
anti-eco, again. Oh, man, I love this T-half. I mean, the anti-eco makes sense here. Now, Henny is scouting out Hut, but it doesn't really matter. Most of the players are going to be upstairs, coming in from heaven, walking in through mini. Oh, so beautiful. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Whoa!
Okay, Serato. Some weird ladder movement. Almost upsets Boomich, but he gets back in control of the situation.
They didn't even have the bomb.
Yeah, it's gonna get picked up, and Vinny, he dies in the meantime. Only Art with the Mag 7. Where is this bad boy? Ooh, down in the B site. He won't find anything down here in the dungeons. In the doldrums.
Bomb has been planted.
They are getting outplayed.
Quite the wild ride. Flamey absolutely off to the races.
He's been good. Hey, listen, I think ever since his position has been threatened a little bit, he's been really stepping up.
He's 12-4.
Came in fresh for Nuke the last couple of games.
And unlike last time Bit was here, a good, strong first showing got them Inferno, so he really wants to outshine Bit.
Yep.
Art, gonna try to find one on the retreat.
Will he be able to get a gun?
Yay!
Okay.
Catches him playing with his nades. Or his knife. Oh. Art a little scared there.
That'll wake you up.
Wallbang connects. This was Flamey denying the vent player who tried to stop them off at the A site. Then he
Henny?
rotates over,
Oh,
just
that
takes
was
down another kill.
Yo, Henny was opping.
Everybody getting wrecked by Flamey.
This is a clinic.
4 rounds the lead here. Navi on the T side. We've got Furia back with the full buy.
Imagine they tried it. I don't think they'll upper explode again, but imagine they did, right? They just anti-eco, normal. Oh my god.
He's got the smoke out. Door swung. Okay, Serato, that's an easy shutdown for the first player. Art comes in with a kill and a second. Now we've got it going. Furia locking down this upper hit. Simple. He's going to also die to Yuri right above the doorway. That time, it works. But what's the difference? What makes that look so easy?
The reason is because they tried to do a new look, so they go no flashes. So they tried to go with the door open, one late flash with the smoke mini, and then run out that way. But it was all about the flashes that were too hard to deal with. They just didn't know how to turn from them and to allow them to come out. So Navi just tried to leave absolutely nothing to predict and run out with even lighter grenades and just do a different variation on it. But that version doesn't work. Respect for, trying to keep it even harder to play against, but they got something really, really special with that, upper explode with all the bits and bobs. Okay, so now they're walking across outside, kind of running a little bit too. And Art will suss one out. Electronic doesn't win his duel. Art could have absolutely died there. Wasn't looking in the right spot. And Navi do not usually like to go lower quite as much. But it looks like they're trying to figure out new ways to win. Pure patience here. With some of the ways that they've lost the round, I don't think that Navi are actually that scared to be in the 4v5. Let's see what happens. They've thrown some nades upstairs. They try to go, into the fence, and Vinny will have the AUG to stop them.
Yeah, but the man's locked into garage right now. And Perfecto, he gets the back of Vinny, so B-site very much open. Art, he's just gonna dive into the gunfight, hits the headshot into Simple. That's a nice one. And he stays alive for now. Both Art and Henny, low HP.
And Boomich is going to come late ramp, so Perfecto trying to hold him back for the meantime.
He's locked in. Oh, Perfecto! Oh. Both those headshots are delicious.
Wow. I think he was looking for one, and then maybe to try to delay while Boomich flanks. And now Henny's not even needed. There's no chance back into the round. Navi win 4v5.
Did you see those headshots?
That was crispy.
Wow. Art also with a bit of a zinger.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to save the day. Swooped in at ramp. You know, had that duck in spray. Oh, that's oh, wow. That made that look really cool. I mean, it looks really cool from every angle, but...
Oh.
Nasty. Business is handled.
Man, just 2 bullet bursts.
And Perfecto was the only one who didn't have, like, who had 50 ADR, I think, on Inferno. But he's still here. Well, they got Boomich on this fast lurk, man. He's actually made a lot of progress. It looks like Art is worried about it.
Oh, wow. And that's not even a no-scope. Somehow tracks him in with it. K Serato down to 20. Yuri up on the rafters. Same positions. Same type of execution. Obviously a little more stringy with what they hoped to be a mini split. It's all on Simple.
Boomich is really critical there, because if he kills Art, then K Serato has to be worried about the mini hit while Squeaky comes out. That changes the game.
Ooh, Simple, he just heard them getting closer. Yuri! Almost caught. Simple was playing for the 1v4, but Furia, they've got their 5th round on this CT side. Definitely helps that Art shut down that mini play, 100%.
He was worried about it, but he didn't know that Boomich had made so much space. I think he wasn't quite sure if he had dropped off of mini yet and had to really work hard to adjust to get the kill, but he got it. So I think another threat that's been really good from Navi is the electronic lurks, that big garage. Sometimes he wraps around into mini himself. He's pretty good at doing this. I wonder if he'll try that again soon.
A very successful T side here for Navi. We're getting into the final few rounds of it. 2 to go. I don't even think we've ever seen Navi play behind these smokes to get into secret. It's just been smash after smash, and K Serato 3 kills, shutting down everybody here on A, and he's looking for more. Art, he finds it. Puts it back onto Simple. Another 1v4 attempt. He'd need as many kills in this round as he's had all half long. And he gets shut down immediately. Art, with a second in round 14, takes Furia to the 6th. Now, no matter what, Furia will finish this half having given away a lead. But 7-8, not so bad.
Hey, K Serato's been great upstairs in these past couple of rounds. I think they try to come through with more of a full hit. Of course, there's 3 Tech 9s on the board, 2 or 3. So it's a little bit easier with a wall bang through his teammate dropping out of heaven.
Cool.
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 All right. And for a 9th, Navi will have not much to work with.
Let's see it. Final round of the half.
But only pistols.
Oh my god, Art. Total disrespect. throws himself into the lobby. Yo, Furia, they want to fight. They realize they've got the upper hand here versus NAVI on this buy. And if they've got the upper hand, then they're going to beat you over the head with it. Art has not let go of the W key.
And they're just walking, not knowing that every single step behind them, there are CTs coming.
Yeah, now that they get close, they slow down ever so slightly. Art and Vinny side by side.
Imagine he waits long enough for both of them to pass. Oh, no.
Oh, but it's still good for the first one. Boomich doubling back into it. He also gets the Tech 9 kill, but at a cost. He has 11 HP left over. This would be a godlike clutch from Boomich. He's going to get peeked by Yuri, and that's where this half ends. Furia, decent little recovery, winning 4 of the final 5 rounds here at the end of their CT side. Will they take it on the offense, or do we see Furia go home?
It's time for another installment of the CS Money Higher or Lower. I have an absolute pleasure of having Amanek join me for this one. This is how it will work. We're going to be showing you 2 skins on your screen. Now, all you've got to do is tell me whether the one without a price is worth more or less than the skin with one.
Let's go.
We're going to be starting off with 20 euros, and we're going to be having a Desert Eagle Code Red. Is it worth more or less than 20 euros?
I will sell less.
Unfortunately not. 30 euros it's worth. We're going to be going over to the Scout, this time the Big Iron.
It's for sure it's lower, like there is no way, like.
There is no way, Amanek, because you are right, it is indeed lower. It's only worth around 10 euros. And of course we've got the Bullet Rain coming up next.
I will say a little bit higher.
You are indeed correct. 15 euros, and we're going to be putting it up against the Head Splattering Kill Confirmed.
And I think it's up higher.
You are indeed right. It's worth on average 72 euros. So you got 3 points already. You're doing very well. So we've got the Kill Confirmed coming up next against the M4A1S Player 2, a very fun skin.
I think there is a lot of this M4 in the market, so I will say lower.
And you would be correct in saying lower. The AWP Containment Breach, a very green skin.
I will say like lower than the beautiful silencer.
Unfortunately, it's not. It's almost double the price.
No way.
It's a USPS skin, and it's the Target Acquired.
But for me, it's lower.
Unfortunately, it's not. It's actually higher.
It's not possible. There is a trick somewhere.
Something you might be a fan of is an Avaro knife, and it is the Boreal Forest.
Higher, but it's really close.
It is incredibly close, and it is just slightly lower at 50 euros. An iconic Glock Fade.
For sure it's higher.
You're indeed right. It is a lot more at over 2,000 euros. It's a Glock Fade versus the M9 bayonet knife in Lore.
I think it's lower.
Some good logic there, Amanek, and you are indeed right. Only around 827 euros on average. This time, it is going to be the AK-47 Wild Lotus going up against our bayonet knife, but which one is more expensive?
But I will say like lower.
It is actually higher. The average price of this is over 1,000 euros. Yeah, I'm surprised.
I lose my mind.
That does net you 6 points out of 10. You got over 50% Amanek, so I respect that. And thank you so much for taking the time to join us for the CS Money Higher or Lower.
Thank you. No problem.
So we split that first half straight down the middle. NAVI with a 1-round edge as they take to the CT side, but that's a decent recovery from Furia. All things considered, getting more rounds in the final 5 than they did the other 10. We've got Art at 17 and 10, Queserado 13 and 10. Those are the players we look to for Furia to maybe make this happen. They're already down a map. They're already down the first half. They've got an opening kill here on the T-side pistol. Boomich at a distance eats the Glock shot. Who's gonna stop Furia's tear? Frag grenade. Decent damage. Flamey also dinked. Glocks, man. Finding headshots, just not finding frags. This is just a total kill ball from Furia. Shoulder to shoulder. Everybody just flooding down into the B. Bomb site Simple starts to stop them. And down he goes as well. Takes a bit of a bath in that nasty water. Boomich gonna shut the door and shut the chances of him going down quickly. Perfecto double Beretta. Hey, he too taken out of this one. Looks like Furia tie us up at 8.
No shot here in the 1v3. All spread out, good after plant positions, too much HP, everything stacked against them, and Furia tie this game up in a world where it didn't look like they were going to be able to. So now we actually have a game on our hands. Things will get interesting, but it was the CT side. I want to call Simple the best CT NUKE player in the game, man. Sometimes he has to do it all by himself, but God, he is such a reliable rotator. Like, the way he moves around this map on CT side is something I just have to stand in awe at. He's 6-14 now. I expect that performance changes a lot in the second half. It's definitely not a bad day after what we saw on Inferno. I mean, it's just never really a full off day for Simple. So this will be the test for Furia. And then, of course, they've got Flamey on the ramp, who played really well in the first half, and his specialty position, if there's one position he's really well known for these days, it is playing the ramp on CT side of NUKE. And Electronic, your mini player. A lot of challenges. Oh, my God, lightning
didn't even
fast.
see him.
But Flamey, oh my God, 2 1-deags. It's 3-on-3. They're dropping down low, but there's already a CT down here. Oh, Mitch. Ooh, makes the clap. Art's out of the round. He sees another. Yuri answers back, but he's in a powerful spot, sitting in control of control, and Perfecto another 1D.
What
Henny's left alone.
is happening?
This round falls apart.
4 Deagle kills come in, and now Perfecto, he's been spotted. Henny's gonna look to keep him locked into the corner, but this is just buying more and more time for Boomich to try and come bail him out. Bomb plant backside. Perfecto spams away at it. And now Henny, he just needs to lock on to the bomb. Oh, he's so nervous about that heaven wrap, though. He's got no clue where Boomich is coming in from. Oh, and Perfecto hits another! Nothing but Desert Eagle kills for NAVI. Talk about taking the wind out of their sails.
All headshots. Boomich headshot lower. Flamey 2 headshots on the ramp. Perfecto 2 1-deags. That is so insane. Look at him pick him apart too on both sides. He couldn't have asked for a better split into the ramp. Holy hell. Like a truck. They're going to be feeling pleased. That'll take the wind right out of their sails. A streak of rounds by Furia, stopped by just Deagles.
That is a test for Furia. They finished the first half with a little bit of momentum. They picked up the pistol on the T side. Things were looking good. Now they got to suck on that.
Well, the insta-force back. Now, the 2 things you got to watch for: Art outside and Art going to the vent. I think a problem for Art is, I feel like sometimes his vent plays can be a bit one-dimensional. You can really just spam him down, know he's going to be there. So I don't know if that's going to change at all. But it seems like right now NAVI are up to the task. Looking for the heaven ramp. Perfecto, he's got a deep angle. They crouch peek him in the right way. It's going to be awkward for him. But they've got him locked in here. They can't really pass through hell without fighting their way out. Ooh. Yeah. Can juggle them back and forth. Now, this does mean lower is a little bit weaker, so Flamey, he'll have to pass a test. 5 T's coming his way, and he won't even get a single kill.
Furia doing a good job when they just clump up like this. SMG shots find no damage.
Bomb has been planted.
Vinny's gonna get flashed. We've got 2 T's over towards control. Good headshot from Vinny, but obviously not quite enough. Somebody's gonna have to take that front line ahead of Perfecto. We've got a T up on top of the site, but it's kill after kill here for NAVI. Yuri's able to answer, and he does still have help from ramp. Yep, there it is. Art, he's gonna get himself another frag. It's all on Boomich now. He's down beneath Yuri, and he gets it just in time. Jumps on top of the bomb. He should absolutely have this. It's going to be NAVI taking a 10th.
What a rambunctious retake. 10-second stick. He'll get it in the final waning moments of that bomb. and win the 1v1 with a little bit of extra money made. That is a close round after, you know, they're forced to go downstairs. They hear electronic outside. They know that Perfecto's still in heaven. That's enough for them to feel like, all right, well, we might as well just test this. Ramp is the right call. A lot of pressure on Flamey to multi-frag. He doesn't do it, but you can see he's pretty convivial as the rest of his team pulls this out. And yeah, the Art feels like they have the sight with a 5v4 in that situation, even though they have bad guns. It comes very, very close.
Check out Furia. They're going to come in with yet another buy.
Yeah, true. 2 plants in a row on these close calls, and they do manage another 3 rifles.
Easy kill for Flamey. Ooh. Flamey, such a good ramp hold. 3 kills. Challenge here from Yuri. It takes the 4th man in to take him down.
Such a tank.
He has done his job and then some. Yuri caught out by Simple's op. It all falls on to Henny, and this was everything they had invested. An 11-8 lead for Navi looking likely. And Furia, they're going to have to save in the following one, so this is very much Navi's chance to pull ahead here.
I personally think the weakness for Navi and their CT setup, from what I've seen, it's not Flamey, it's not Simple. Well, Simple's everywhere. It's not, like, upper, like, mini is kind of tough as well. I think lower, where Boomich plays, that's where I've seen the most weakness, the most misplays on his end. He still finds his way of being, like, really crazy and finding a kill here and there, but I think he doesn't play the spot perfectly. So if they try to get it to lower via outside, I feel like this is one of the best chances you have to win, because look at what you have to deal with when you come to ramp. And it's usually not just Flamey, it's also Simple. It's one of the strongest parts of the map here for Navi, for sure. Oof. Navi look to get to 12 for free.
Easy first pickup versus just these pistols. Tough shot versus Yuri. Scope back on Red Cross. Simple dropping shots. Vinny's going to be able to nearly get across, but Electronic was going to take him down. This is so much information for Simple and such a little challenge as well. Remember, just the Deagle, single P250. Not even a flash, Mohan.
Basically just a shooting gallery. Try your luck. Who just goes up into 2 USB shots outside. Another one goes down. They slowly fall apart. It's fair play for the pistoling players on the T side to just try to find some Deagle kills out here, especially if they want to face him. But look who's got a good Deagle himself. It's Boomich down in secret.
Yes, sir.
Furia will call a pause. Now, there's a couple things they could try still. They could try their own upper hit and test the defense on the upper, or they could try outside and taking over outside. You know, with the right smokes, of course, you can avoid having to fight Simple. Getting downstairs, getting down with the lower plant, it's possible. It's up to them if they want to try to go and test Flamey. It is just one man, but Flamey just, he seems like he's just been on so on point these past couple days. No ops in play. Art hasn't tried to perform his lurks quite as much. Man, he's at 20 and 15. It's kind of a weird sign when Art's top fragging, like he's really not supposed to be. He's obviously good enough to, but Vinny, Henny, not have a great map so far. They, of course, didn't seem to get a lot of action. See, Henny's only got 9 deaths somehow. Okay, the vent drop comes through. That's a success.
Electronic already in position. Art, he slips out the side of it. Electronic now should know this.
I didn't think he didn't hear that.
Oh.
This is very awkward.
But he just threw a smoke out the door, so he has to know at this point. Or not. What? Art's down there throwing grenades out the doorway, and he still just gave him his back. Expected maybe he'd be inside of the bomb site instead, but big risk to take. And a big spray made by Flamey, however, traded by Vinny, who goes through the smoke grenade to continue the challenge. Simple's gonna see the pressure up close, throws the frag, and Art then just stops.
And the punish. 2 on 3, but it doesn't seem like they even want to try it still. Too hard to get down there. There is someone coming late. Will they be aware of it? They are watching the flank here. It's 2 on 2 now. 50% of the bomb has dropped off, but they still are not going to attempt it. They're going to take the guns in the next round so far. Pretty good punish. Neither team running at a surplus after this one. Game becomes a touch closer. And a very interesting situation where maybe the comms made it so that you couldn't hear some of that stuff that we did downstairs. Because, yeah, like you mentioned, Art definitely made noise. But I thought that Art knew about electronic in the vent as well. Okay, yeah, he did. Well, they take over lower.
Yeah, Navi, they could afford at least one set of mistakes. Look to buy back. They actually have still tons of cash. Simple sitting on near $9,000 despite coming in with a full buy for his team.
This is, of course, why the CTs use an exorbitant amount of grenades just to try to stop any squeaky aggression. Because once it gets past the point where they actually vent dive, suddenly control of lore becomes very hard. Okay, electronic stops that right away. Boomich, he's kind of in mini. He's got his back turned to it, not fully aware of the potential threats here. But the round becomes even easier as Perfecto finds Quesarado.
Boomich with another one. 5 versus 2. It's going to take something. Oh, special. Henny only able to get a single kill before Simple, like lightning, strikes them down. That shot through the floor. Damn. 13th off of the back of it. This was electronic already in position for the vents. So Art not given nearly as much space as he had last round to kind of screw around with them. And Simple. Yeah, I feel you, Quesarado. I feel you.
Going in the default.
Now we've got Furia trying to come back in, but they have so little to work with. A single AK on Art, a couple armored pistols, and 2 players even worse for wear. Navi, 13 rounds, looking for the 14th with the back of this better buy. But Art, I mean, we know what this guy can do. He's got the most amount of kills right now for Furia by a good margin. 22 to his name alone. 15 next in line. Pistol's gonna try to parade past Flamey. He's just looking to keep himself tucked in. Vinny, he hits that Tech 9 headshot. Electronic, not gonna be able to get a kill. And it's a 5 versus 3 here for Furia. This is what they need. A round out of nowhere. They've got Boomich back into the vents. They've got their bomb plant, and it looks to me like the CTs just have to walk away. That is a lifeline here in the 23rd round.
Wow, gotta say, once Flamey's down there, like, after the ramp, they're doing such a good job of making him guess as to which choke point they're gonna come out first. They're almost always winning, making noise on both sides. They threw some nades directly at him. Rushed him down. Another round, Flamey doesn't get any kills from inside the lower site. On the ramp, a lot stronger. Maybe he should just fight there. But this is also another opening into the round, and it's one that Furia didn't have a lot to use to get into. They could have maybe also asked for another rotation to come in, but here is Furia approaching from both sides.
That's what they need. That's a big bun. Art with the first kill. Vinny hits that Tech 9 shot. That was so much. Boomich, he was just sitting on the ramp. I mean, he was just looking for 1 or 2 kills. Something to even slow them down. Flamey, rather, excuse me. Boomich, he got wrecked out of control room. Pressured off of the play.
That was electronic.
Oh.
Boomich, he was there on the map. Watching it all go down. Oh, they're gonna walk through it? Oh, he gets spotted.
I had a 1 in 5 chance. Boomich gonna come back with another one. Oh my, there's just kills racking up here for Navi. Perfecto knows Yuri's already come out, and this just gets completely turned down. I don't know what to expect when.
I don't know what happened there. I mean, it's I guess around where if Art pulls his lurk off and gets the kill opposite vent, then everything's opened up, and they put a lot of eggs in that basket. But Boomich just sitting back. He's not blind when they start to come out. You can see he's facing forward. This is when he should be eating flashes basically. But for whatever reason, the rush got slowed down a lot, and then they had to come through smokes, and there was no supporting grenades, and they didn't really have a plan B. Frustrating here. They are on their last legs, FURIA. They've got to come back into this map just to get into a map 3 where they are out of the whole event. And we had some funny moments to begin with, and NAVI seemed very comfortable. I want to say there's still maybe hope here for FURIA, but they definitely don't look like the better team at the moment.
Electronic. Ooh, he just spotted Yuri, so that's confirmation that there's a player beyond him in garage. Should be Flamey's job to deal with that. A second T on top of Mini as well. Frag grenade, that is just perfect. Calls out Electronic's position. He's trying to get comfortable, but there's nowhere to run, and Vinny just shoots straight up into the sun. Gets the better of Perfecto. A 5 versus 3 made possible off of it. This is such a back and forth endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
Like every round feels like it's not reliant on the one that comes before it.
Sure. Yeah. There's a lot of chaos. That's kind of what we saw in Inferno, right? It wasn't a build-up, and there wasn't a lot of just like 1 or 2 changes to adjust to slowly work their way to the finish line. It was like new gimmick play, new rush, different level of aggression, but not too much. There's not as much kind of rhyme and reason behind every single move. Now this one, they do a good job of juggling Electronic in between that Mini and trying to kill him, squeezing him out of control by threatening big garage peek as well as Squeaky, and that's the folly of Mini. It gets very dangerous in there. It's a high frag location, but it's also a high risk location, and there's no way for him to get out. You see Art putting pressure on this side. He's trying to avoid big garage, and this is just beautiful from Vinny. Like, just instantly reads this. Looking up top, no one on the opposite side of heaven. No chance for Perfecto up there. I still feel very decent place here for Navi. It would have to show us a lot more to make us believe that this isn't just going to be back and forth until Navi win, right? Because they're trading. It's not been a streak. See, Boomich has basically never played in secret this game.
Which is something we see all the time.
Yeah, it seemed like that was his MO before. Perfecto, new location. Top middle of the site. I don't know if you're coming through with this exact. Molly the top of hut.
Definitely testing the waters.
The lurk is coming outside, right? Yeah, so Electronic playing in the spot specifically to catch off Mini and anybody who falls in Mini. And it seems like the right counterplay to this specific hit. Let's see if the angle pays off.
He's working with a very narrow gap. Ooh, he starts to get a little curious. This could be a big moment for Electronic. You can see these two Ts very wary as well. Boomich is taking some damage on that upper site. 30 seconds left. This hit has to come in. Art, he's not watching it. That draws Electronic. He sees both players, and him and Flamey. Perfectly timed execution of 2. There's the answer. K. Serrato getting them out from hut. Boomich standing on top of it, drawing the fire away from Simple, who slides right in and gives Navi their 15th round.
Oof, the amount of tension there as we saw that wrap come in. It felt like Electronic. He was either going to hold this angle or come off of it right at the last second. They really were patient about wrapping in, but then the squeeze. We've got Flamey fighting with him to make sure those 2 players went down. The rotation in from Simple, and there's not much else to go off of. That was FURIA's kind of best, well-orchestrated round. Tried again here in round number 25, and now they're going to, or number 26, excuse me, and now they are going to try again. It's a fast explode upstairs. Trades 1 for 1 in the Squeaky, but now the CTs know what's coming.
Oh no, K. Serrato, he burns. He dies in Henny's fire. Now further damage. Yuri's at that halfway point. Navi, they are 2 kills away from knocking Furia out of Blast Fall Finals. It is all on Henny. Navi destroying Furia on Inferno, showing us that they can compete as a top-tier team. Vitality and Big still moving through that upper bracket. Astralis awaiting Navi if they can close this series here and now. And Navi, they got the better of Astralis in that last matchup. It was so close as well. We would have such a grudge match here in the lower bracket, assuming Navi finish off this round. And you shouldn't always assume, but this one feels safe. Henny frozen in fear. Hoping that the counter-terrorists overextend, but they're not going to move a muscle. They know what they have. This is now the 10th round of back-and-forth gameplay, one after another. Furia finally contesting, but never able to get those consecutive round wins on the board with this T side. For their rounds from the CT half in the final 5 of the first. Further damage here versus Perfecto, but time. Time is Henny's biggest enemy. And as unfortunate as it is, he knows the moment he walks through this doorway, he's dead. But he has to. Navi, congratulations. Continuing on here at the Blast Fall Finals. Furia fighting valiantly all the way from the showdown, but they fall.